So I think one of the best ways to teach how to manifest and how to create your dream reality is to reverse engineer times in my life, in your life, where things did unfold magically and quickly. So I'm going to share in this video about the times in my life when things have particularly been moving at a speed that just feels like quantum shifts, like I'm just expanding to whole new levels, because I think we can learn from that. But I also want to invite you, at the same time as me sharing, to cast your mind back to times in your life where things unfolded amazingly well, or, you were just winning at life in whatever way. Because I think our own evidence, our own proof is the best evidence for our own brain, right? And then to be able to reverse engineer it and kind of copy and paste what you were doing then to now. Because maybe it can be that simple. Maybe it can be as simple as like, oh yeah, there was that time in my life when I was spending a lot more time being creative, meditating, playing, whatever it might be, scripting, surrounding myself with good people, etc. And things were just flowing for me at that point, or working with a mentor, whatever it might be. I've got my legs up like this, by the way, because of mosquitoes. They've been biting my legs, so I'm covering them with my dress. But now my feet are itchy. They're getting bitten. Spanish life. So the times in my life where things just flowed magically, one time that I can think of is the first time I moved to Spain on my own when I was 20 years old, and it wasn't all sunshines and rainbows. In fact, I felt incredibly lonely, especially in the early days, and I worked for a few months and then was told that I wasn't going to get paid, so then I had to find another job to try and make ends meet and keep going, keep living here. But in that time I was also forced or nudged by the universe to build a relationship with myself, because I had so much alone time because I was alone. So I basically alchemized loneliness into this season of spending so much quality time with me, listening to my thoughts, which isn't always comfortable, and spending a lot of my time doing things offline that made me happy. Spending hours drawing, playing music, walks on the beach. And it wasn't perfect, and sometimes I struggled to sleep at night. I did have some hairy moments where, things felt a bit scary, but my connection to myself and my connection to the universe amplified massively. And interestingly, shortly after that, I met my now husband, the love of my life. So I always put it down to, it was an opportunity. It was a season in my life where I was able to pour so much into me. Okay, I was in Spain for it, I was living on my own for it, but you don't have to move to Spain or live on your own to create that same kind of magical relationship with you and the universe. The key things really is that I decided to do more things that make my heart happy, which we all have time for. If you're catching your mind saying like, oh yeah, I'd love to have time, I'd love to have more time to do X, fill in that sentence, right? The thing that you loved to do years ago, but now you're too busy to do it. If you have time to watch this video, you have time. I am willing to sacrifice some views from you if you promise me that instead you will invest your time into doing that thing offline, preferably, that you love, that your soul craves, that your inner child would love to do. More fun, more play, more creativity, more being connected to the present moment. Or if you want to keep watching my videos and stop watching, the brain rot stuff on TikTok or whatever it is. But my point is, we in this modern day world have a perception that we don't have enough time, whereas our screen time would tell us a different story. So check your screen time. It's in the settings of the iPhone. It's probably on Androids as well. It will tell you how many hours you spend on your phone. It's always a shock. It's like, how? My point is, times in my life where manifestation has skyrocketed for me usually is in correlation with me spending less time online. And seasons where I'm scrolling mindlessly too much and feeling that phone addiction really taking over almost feels like I'm cutting off myself from that connection. So more time spent meditating, more time spent connecting, more time spent playing, more time spent supporting yourself, building a relationship with you, being your best friend. Take your pick. Do any or all of those things. Add them to your life. And if you feel like you don't have time to do it, remove the brain rot things from your life and create that time. Especially in the early stages, your brain might resist it. You might be itching to get that next dopamine hit from your phone. But once you relearn to love real sense of fulfillment that you get from doing things that are truly fun and creative and rewarding, even if you're not a creative person, you're feeding your soul. You're reconnecting to you. You're opening up your channel. You're letting energy flow to you and through you. You are spending less time comparing, sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else, and you're spending more time living your life. Living your life. I know I'm just saying the same thing, but I'm emphasizing different words. Actually living your life. So let me know if that woke something up in you. If you want to share in the comments a time in your life when things were just flowing, thriving, manifesting like crazy, and what you were doing. Were you scripting? Were you playing? Were you meditating? Were you spending time with you? What were you doing? Please reverse engineer it in the comments for us so that we can make this comment section a beautiful resource of valuable comments. And by the way, those comments where people are like, everybody's just talking about surface level manifestation, but this book by this person changed my life. It's a weird spam thing, like robots are sending you to look up fake books. So please just ignore those comments when they come through. They're really weird. I try to delete them when they come up, but I know you're smart enough to not fall for them. Anyway, let's put some real valuable comments in the comment section. I love you always. Thumbs up if you got value from this video, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Till next time. Bye.